Han, and I am so excited because I am going to be your new teacher next year. Some of you might recognise me from FS2, but I am so lucky because I get to come to year 1 with you. If you don't know me, don't worry, because I know that we are going to have an amazing year together in 1D. I can't wait to meet you all, and I'm so excited for our year. I thought it would be really nice for us to read a story together. So I'm going to read for you one of my favourite stories. It is called Room on the Broom. You might have read this story before, but before we read the story, I need you to do one thing for me. Can you get your magic wand ready? And can you say, Abracadabra? Wow, you guys really are magic. Room on the Broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black. You guys really are magic. Let's read our story. Room on the Broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down cried the witch and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with a hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch put the hat back onto her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog jumped on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from the hair, just like that. Down cried the witch and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her hair in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped their broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back and beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down cried the witch and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden from out of a pond leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a float in her coat, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat, and the dog, and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and you, witch, look like a good supper to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer and started to drool. He said, I won't let you go. Do you think I'm a fool? But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched and it strode from the ditch. And it said to the dragon, Buzz off, that's my witch. Then the dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. It was just a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, for the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's insides. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, Find something everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily and the cat found a cone. The bird found a twig and the dog found a bone. They threw all them in and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. What a fantastic story. This story has all of my favourite animals in it. I have loved sharing a story with you today, everyone. But I do need to ask you for one more thing. I would really like to be turned back into Miss Hann. Can you grab your magic wand? And we're going to say the magic words. Abracadabra. And that. Thank you so much for sharing a story with me, everyone. I cannot wait to meet you soon and be in our new class together.